Teammates in this game are absurd, bro. Oh my god. I just don't understand how you're this bad at the game. Like, I struggle to comprehend. I just struggle to comprehend. Oh, wow, who would have thought the camping tap won the game? Whoa. Oh dear. You know, after my two-time and my guests decided to both protect the same person and sit in a corner on a fake generator because they're obviously geniuses, right? Their brain power is 1,000,000% extremely high. Like, I swear, bro, it's like some of these kids are, like, naturally born slow. Yeah, I just don't understand. Love when my two-time and my guests are staring at walls while I'm sitting here being looped by a killer with 110 HP and a void rush from cross map. Oh yes, W wall. Yeah, I'm recording. I'm recording my garbage teammates, unfortunately, right now. Yes, I am. I know it's pretty bad. It's pretty unfortunate. I am, in fact, recording. My god. Alright, I gotta record this video, dude, and I really gotta play solo, because these guys are... Yeah, man. These guys need saving. You know what I'm saying? At their skill level. Like, I don't even know how to describe what I saw. These guys need Jesus! Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Like, the targeting can't be real. The targeting cannot be real. See how desperate you are. Like, there's no way. It deserved. Exactly. Wow, who would have thought guests would get punched targeting a builder, man? Off rip. Like, brother. There's a whole lobby of people and you're chasing me in the corner of the map. Far corner of the map. Brother. You do not need that kill. It's not that important, I promise you. It's not gonna help you. Oh, he's just running in circles now. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna drop it. I'm going to leave now. Alright. I restarted stream, so probably not gonna use anything from the last stream anyways. I'm just gonna... Oh my... Oh! We got a full lead.
having a... Not the whole time, you nitwit!
can't afford him, I definitely... Ooh, sorry for my mic. If you can't afford him, I definitely recommend grinding for him. And with that, we're going to review Noob again. So... Oi. Alright guys, and we are now back in another game with the Noob Camp, immediately getting targeted by Noli again, which is so fun, right? That's so ironic. But, as you guys can see, it is a very neat skin. You're a loser for targeting, by the way. Regardless, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna deal with this guy. As you can see, you try to, hardcore damage right there. Did not work in his favor. Keep it moving. And we finally got him off our tail. Which is perfect because we do have a med kit for our health. So that is cool. Anyways. Now that we've gotten that guy off our tail, to review the skin or at least finish reviewing it, because kind of already reviewed a bit of it. Outside of the design, we do have custom animations. So we do have this little hot cocoa mug for his cola, which is very neat, very cool and unique. And we also have a much more awesome and unique animation for his ghost burger, in my opinion, which is a bag of ghost flakes. So completely different eating animation, completely different item, which is very cool again to see. Very unique to the Noob character. And if you are looking for unique animation and a solid skin, I definitely recommend that you buy this one. Now in terms of price, this skin is going to run you anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200
No,
currency.
not the whole time,
But to be
you
honest,
nitwit.
with custom animations and custom models on all of his items, I don't think that's so bad. Speaking of, we have his slate skin potion, which I used slate skin but wasn't able to show you guys earlier. It is a little bottle with a warning sign on it, symbolizing that is obviously not something he should be drinking. But with that, that really concludes all of this skin's unique additions in terms of Noob as a character, and just again showing cool unique designs and what we could see brung to the future of this game. Am I stupid or something? Like, okay, yeah, I am. Dude, that was tripping me out. I was like, dude, how am I supposed to use all of that space correctly? I'm like, huh? I'm like, wait a minute. Like, is there a path I'm not seeing or something? Because I don't want to leave gaps. That's the thing. Sometimes you'll get a puzzle that has gaps in it, so you just got to be prepared for it. Alright. Elliot is at 40 health, and I have no medkit for them, unfortunately, which is not good. Seems like this might get pushed to LMS. We also have Guest, which is at 13 health. I'm really the only one that's actually full at the moment, so not looking good for our team. Yep, Guest just got cooked. Elliot's gonna be the last one left. Really hoping that Elliot is able to survive, but I absolutely doubt it.
No, not the whole
I was
time,
about
you
to say, I don't think
nitwit.
that he would chase me at full health. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Well, Elliot just has to survive for 30 seconds. I don't know. Maybe? Their looping ability is looking no. Yeah.
No, not the whole time, you nitwit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what we call body blocking, boys. That's how you play Noob right there. And that right there, my friends, is how you use a Noob to body block. Yes, sir, boys. Alrighty, so with that, we're going to get straight into the next skin, which is switching characters again. We have a Shaletsky skin. We actually have a couple Shaletsky skins. So we have Snyfort, we have Street Stunter, and Turkey Day. I do already have a explanation on these skins, so I'm really probably just going to throw that in here, and that'll showcase all three of these skins as I've already used them. So I'll let that speak for itself. And the next skin we are going to be doing that we actually haven't done yet is a Dusker skin. We have Combat Wizard, so we're gonna check out the Combat Wizard skin. Alright boys, so we are now in game with the new Dusker skin, Combat Wizard, which obviously looks very cool. He does seem to have some tattoos of some sort on his arms. He has a little shirt that seems to say, save the, can't quite see that. Let's see if we can get a closer look. Save the whales. Ah, I see. So he actually has a reference to the whale Shaletsky skin, which is really cool. So we have a Save the Whales on his shirt, and we obviously have his very devious grin and his wizard hat with his staff, which seems very intimidating. But overall, the real question is, does this guy have any difference in terms of animations? We are going to see and check that out. Yeah, it is 100% a very cool skin, Gideon, in my opinion. I have not technically saw it completely. This is my first time reviewing it myself, but on first looks, it definitely does seem to be a very unique and neat skin indeed to Dusker. Again, doesn't look like Dusker. Does not have the blocky pumpkin head on his face or anything of that sort. Alright, so now we have his animations, guys, which are his plasma cannon and his spawn protection. So we're going to see if we can find the killer, actually, so that way we can use these properly and not just waste them. I'm unsure if he's over here. I guess not. Seems like that's just a noob, and it seems we found him. There we go. So my team is currently over here doing what seems to be looping him. We're going to get a nice little zap, and that is quite a cool zap effect, to be honest. We also do notice on his staff that he does have a little lightning bolt, so that explains the effect itself, but also very cool. We also have, as you can see, his spawn protection, which doesn't look very different, but again, still a very cool skin indeed. He does have a nice little yellow trail to symbolize his lightning magic, and that's really going to be it for this skin. To be honest, very basic. Not crazy custom animations or anything like that like some of the other characters, but Dusker doesn't really have any skins like that anyways, so we can't really expect much. With that, I'd honestly rate this skin a 7.5. It's not an 8 out of 10. It's still a very solid design and very cool to look at. So that is absolutely awesome. He does seem to have some cool SFX, you guys may have just heard there, which that's actually pretty neat. So it seems that his SFX is based off of lightning, which makes sense. He's obviously a lightning wizard. So that's very cool. And with that, we're going to move on to the next character and skin, which is Chance. I actually have not checked out this Chance skin yet. I have no video, or I have no what is the best word to call it? Don't know how I'm forgetting English. I have no footage with this skin. Jeez, sorry guys. Anyways, we are going to check out the really rich Chance skin, which looks absolutely awesome and will run you 2,000 currency. So let's see if it's worth it. Oh, well, it seems we're Nosferatu again. Alright, guys, so it seems to run run and wreak havoc. We also do seem to have the new map, again, Nosferatu Mansion, which is very cool looking, very neat, very unique, and has an inside and outside, which we will see as we fight these survivors on the map. Seems like this guest made a bad mistake, he early blocked, and he may have used his stamina before seeing me, which means we should get a nice smooth kill here. Now, to be honest, what I would say as tips for Nosferatu is definitely focus on using all of his movement abilities, specifically his Ascension and his Blood Hook. Now, the reason I call Blood Hook a movement ability is because it really does absolutely destroy the range between you and a survivor. So, it really is great for killing any type of distance that a survivor gains running from you. And his Ascension, essentially the same thing, except as you guys are going to realize here, also we're going to actually take this. I have that skin, so I know exactly what he's trying to do. But with that being said, in terms of Nosferatu, his Ascension leaves you at whatever stamina you were at before. Meaning that if I use it while I'm at 60 stamina, I'm going to be at 60 stamina. So just don't use it willy-nilly, as you're not going to regen stamina through the move, and to be honest, it would be way too OP if you could. His Blood Hook can be a little difficult to aim, but regardless, it's a really good move, so that makes sense. He's going to mess up and go to place his generator there in a panic, and I'm going to clean that up. Now, we're actually going to cut off all of that guy's moves, as he is a noob, so we really don't want that. He's going to use his slate skin, which is cool, because we have a chain to pull him right back in. And to be honest, if we hit him with our Hunter's Feast, we should be pretty set for this guy. Doesn't seem like he can really do much. Nosferatu's hitbox is also extremely generous, so that's another thing that makes the character extremely OP. But regardless, for newcomers, it may take a little bit of skill to get used to. We're going to let our stamina regen, and then we are going to use our bat move. We actually didn't need to. I just wanted to get some recon as to where the 7-7 is, as he will be the last person that we're fighting. But instead, I might actually leave that guy, because 7-7 is obviously going to be a much bigger problem with his TP. So it seems that this is definitely the real 7-7, as a fake would not just be standing there. He just happened to be there. He's going to try and use his cool GUI, which is actually going to do him worse, because unfortunately for him, you can't use it. If I hit you to cancel it, I'm going to miss my Blood Hook, because I'm obviously butt greedy at this game. And I'm actually just going to come back around here, because it seems that he has used me. I'm going to absolutely miss my Hunter's Feast. The thing is that on console, hitboxes can be a bit fuzzy and weird, so it's kind of hard to tell where projectiles are actually going. But we're actually going to get a great start on this Shiletsky. Reel him in here. He's probably going to use his sword in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Well, that's fine, because we're just trying to get some hits in. And he's going to use a gift. Or not. He's actually going to let us get a kill. So that's a free game, and there we go, guys. That is level 31 on Nosferatu, and that is how you can play him, just like me. GG's to those guys. Alright, guys. So, we are going to be reviewing the really rich oh, sorry, my microphone twice. We are going to be reviewing the really rich chance skin, which as you guys can see has a lot of hats and doesn't seem to have any custom gun. Doesn't also seem to have any custom coins, so that's kind of really disappointing for a skin that is 2,000. Doesn't seem all that unique, but regardless, with that being said, this skin was leaked multiple times. We actually got a couple of leaks with Chance having multiple hats on, and the eye emoji, which is now an emote in-game. And so, we now have this skin officially. Again, unsure why it's 2,000. To be honest, there are a lot of other skins that are much cheaper, that are much cooler. But if you really just want to buy the skin for a flex, you could always buy it. I think that's really essentially what it's for. So, with that being said, if you have any plans to buy the skin, just buy it for a flex. Don't buy it because it's cool, because you probably won't get anything unique out of it. So, I forgot how long Chance's gun actually takes to fire. Because I thought I would have been able to actually
not the whole
cut
time,
him
you
off
nitwit.
there, definitely not. Instead, I wound up firing way too late. Seems we do have a builder man on our team, which is pretty good, but the question is, or actually we have one builder man. I don't understand how there's a dispenser over there and a
No, not
dispenser
the
under
whole
me.
time,
Well, that
you
makes more sense.
nitwit.
Okay, so it was a hallucination. But regardless, we are going to at least hit one shot with this skin on. Got to, guys. Okay, well, never mind. Seems that that guy got murked. He got killed, unfortunately, so... Okay, I don't know how that hit, but okay, I guess. So, somehow, that hit me, which was... quite interesting indeed. Alright, so far, okay. Okay. My guess is literally doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, my guess is just horrible. What a guess, guys. What a guess. Genuinely. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll always have another game to hopefully actually hit a shot with Chance. Also, excuse my gameplay, but I am level 1 on Chance, so I obviously do not ever play Chance. But it's fine. We'll get eventually some footage. I don't know why I keep forgetting the word footage. We will eventually get some footage of us hitting a shot as Chance, but not gonna waste any more time on him. We are just going to go straight into what I believe should be the last skin that I need to review. So I believe Duster actually got another skin, if I'm not mistaken, because they listed him twice in the update log. So we're just gonna check here. I believe the new skin may actually be the Marvin skin, because I don't believe I've seen this skin before here. So, just in case, we'll review it. But I don't recognize this skin. Granted, I don't look at Duster skins too often, so they could have added it the previous update when they first added Halloween and everything. But I genuinely don't ever see this skin, so why not review it? Alright guys, so this game I'm really going to focus on hitting a shot, and then the next game I will review the other Dusker skin. Unsure of who the killer is exactly. I was not paying attention. I do find it a little bit goofy that you can see his hats on the generator, like past the actual generator UI, because they're just so large on his head. Oh, that's Nosferatu. That was literally so close. It grazed him. Also, the fact that you can do that with his bats is kind of absurd. Okay, so my guests again are just watching me die, like just average Sentinels guys, average team stuff. Alright, you just got the whole team watching me perish. We got 2 guests, by the way. Neither is blocking right now, neither is doing any charge attempt. We got 1 guest camping right here, obviously. Yes, so useful Sentinels guys. This is the average team right here. We got Sentinels camping on the edge of the map, just watching their teammates die. This is what we're watching. This is the guest work right here. The guest experience, so to speak, I guess. Look, yep, there it goes again. I definitely didn't think he was gonna do that. Wow, that range is a bit absurd. That range is a bit absurd, you know? Like, bro wants me so bad. It's genuinely crazy. The targeting is insane. The targeting is insane. The targeting is insane, guys. Like, it genuinely took him all game to get 1 kill on me. That's crazy. Wow. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Full team, by the way. Full squad. This is a full lobby. We have 2 Shaletskis, 2 guests, and an Elliot. All of them are watching the Elliot die. 4 Sentinels. 4 Sentinels. Both supports are dead. 4 Sentinels, guys. Yeah, okay. Four Sentinels, guys. There are 4. There are 4 of these kids. We have to deal with 4, not 1 or 2. We have to deal with 4 of these guys. And this guy's a 12-day player. Wow, who would have thought, guys? Yeah, both my teammates have an hour, and I'm fighting a 12-day player. That's so fun. Seems pretty balanced. But again, all that camping and emoting to die is crazy. All that camping and emoting to die. It's just absurd, guys. It's absurd. Wow. Man, who would have thought you'd die, bro, after sitting camping on the edge of the map as a sentinel all game? Wow, man, that's very unfortunate. I definitely didn't predict that, right? You know? Definitely could have played noob or any other character that actually would have gave you a chance of survival, but you played guest and then did absolutely nothing and hit 0 blocks. Nah, man. I couldn't have predicted that. Just an unfortunate event, you know? A unlucky transpiring of events, you know what I'm saying? Oh, wow, look who died next. Let me guess. Oh, wow, it's another guest. No way, that's another guest dead. Holy moly. Wow, oh my god, let's see who dies next. Couldn't be another guest, could it? Couldn't be another guest, could it? No way, right? Surely not. Surely not. Surely this guy's cracked. He knows what he's doing, obviously. Yes, guys. This is a... Oh, yes. Look at that professional block right there. Yo, somebody get this guy in the official RFL league. This is the future #1 right here. Yep. Wow. Oh, wow. We're swinging at characters Zeletsky when they are in the middle of stun animation. I don't know why Nosferatu did that. That was genuinely just slow of him. Also, Nosferatu, I guess, can't use portals. Bit odd. Wow. 12 days losing to 2 players with less than a day in the game. That is crazy. That is actually absurd. It is... I cannot believe the 2 guys that won were campers on the edge of the map. I am just flabbergasted. It's crazy how 2 guys can be so bad at the game and still win just to sheer numbers. That's crazy. Whole rest of the team took all the time down. They have 30 seconds they need to survive. Gotta avoid the killer for a whole 30 seconds. Keep in mind I looped the killer for like a minute and a half, but you know. Nah, man, I'm getting chased for a minute and a half. They got a whole big old 30-second smuckaroo to survive. That must be so difficult. Truly a showing of skill here. Truly a skill difference, man. I don't know, man. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not afraid of any of them being killer. I'm not even gonna lie. I am not afraid of these guys being killer, because that essentially means if I'm not sitting here doing generators, which I'm not going to now, because now I realize my team is not worth me doing generators, then I'm not gonna die. I've never seen guys that are so bad at killer and survivor. This is horrible. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know, like, it's infectious how bad they are. I don't even know, man. I'ma just keep playing for LMS. I just need a shot. That's all I need, brother. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. Now I'm playing LMS. I don't care about none of my teammates no more. Sorry. My teammates have literally watched me die for the past, like, 3 rounds straight. I am not risking my life as a chance for a shot for them. It's just not happening. If the shot presents itself, I'm taking it. If the shot does not present itself, that nigga gonna die. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like 21 Savage said, it's over. GG's, look at that. Yeah, I'm not saving that, bro. You think I'm taking the shot and revealing where I am? No. No! You really thought I was gonna take that shot? No. No, I'm not taking that shot. I don't even know if I can believe it. No, that's a fake. It's gotta be a fake. Like, I don't even know if I can believe that that's real. No, that's real. There's no way there's no way that's real. Yeah, that had to have been a fake. Like, what? There's no way that guy's real. I saw him slow down. I was like, stamina? Gambling? Is that teaming, though? Well, unfortunately, you know, it depends on just, like, how severe it is. So, under normal circumstances, yes, your teammates not helping you at all could be teaming. But if your teammates are just genuinely, according to Forsaken terms, garbage, you can't do anything about it. You can't report somebody for being horrible at the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't report Shaletsky with 2 hours because he literally camps on the edge of the map eating fried chicken when he takes 1 damage the entire game, when bro doesn't even know what either of his abilities do yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't report you for that. So instead, I'm just not gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not gonna help those guys survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I'm not gonna hold a grudge against a 2-hour Shaletsky who's camping in the map. I'm just not helping bro live. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saving bro. I'm not going out of my way to put my life on the line for his. There's just genuinely no reason for it. You know what I'm saying? So, instead, I'm doing what I'm doing now and playing to LMS, and as you can see, that is working a lot better because I am the last 2 standing. And it's better than one of them being LMS and then the whole team loses because they don't know what they're doing. I'm so confused at this point, bro. What? Where did bro come from? Like, where did bro come from? What? Where did he come from? He literally just appeared. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, some of these skins with the radius on their music is absurd. It's like, what is that? Tell me you're gonna teleport. Tell me you're gonna teleport. You know you're gonna teleport. You know. You know you're gonna. Okay, you're not gonna teleport? Bad decision? Okay. Well, that's that. That's game. Yeah, that's game. Why? Why not? I enjoy winning. Only reason I knew that for a while. Yep, I knew he was gonna teleport. Yeah. Rest in peace, this poor guy. That Noli thinks this is Die of Death. No. He said bro thinks it's Die of Death. Nah, I'm dead. That's crazy. I've never heard that. I don't even know what that means, bro. Yeah, I don't play Die of Death enough to know what that means specifically. But to say Noli thinks this is Die of Death is crazy. He said, bro really thinks he has this. Bro really thinks he's him. I don't know, bro. He has a Hollow Knight costume on. I had to try a little bit there, but nah. We are actually finally going to review this Dusker skin, and then we gotta hit a shot with the Chance skin just so we can put that in the video. Cause you know the wins are cool, and they can also go in the video and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like Chance videos and stuff like that. Videos that are specific to certain characters. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? I can't really use gameplay for videos like this, for example, which are really showcases. Elliot is not alive. Elliot is not alive. You know, well, I'm actually not mad at that, you know? Like, essentially one of the most annoying things on first. Wait, I also keep forgetting, like, you can, like, allegedly do a bunch of, like, movement with the bats and stuff, right? Like, I'm confused. Bro thinks he's, like, face way of juking or something right now? Yeah, you can't react to that, brother. Sorry. Yeah, that would have been such a great, like, that would have been such a great, that would have been such a great grab, but unfortunately, didn't get the grab. What did bro just say? It doesn't matter what he said, I guess. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, wow, okay. So you gonna give up after that? Alright, thank you. GG's, brother. See you in the lot. Alrighty. Let's go, boys. We got one more left. Ooh, what a snipe! Oh my god, that was beautiful. Oh, it could have been so much more beautiful. Why would you do this to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself? And now you're slow. You know you can't lose this breath, right? I don't know how he hit. Yeah, I was about to say, I know I hit that again, even if I lagged. I don't care what you say. Dude, okay, I'm lagging so hard right now. Why am I lagging? Question mark? Yeah, I don't know why I was lagging. I have zero idea why I was lagging. My lag almost sold me. I'm not gonna lie, chat. My lag almost sold my... That's the thing about Guest and Shaletsky's, is that if you don't do enough damage to them, or even if you do, and it's like the very end of the game, and they're like literally almost 100% sure they're gonna win, they'll either go for a block or a stab at the end for cool points. That guy would have actually beat me if he didn't go for that block at the end. But it's just so tempting to do it for cool points because you're like, oh, there's a couple seconds left. I'm really about to hit him with a punch and it's about to be a clip. No, I'm not gonna rush. If I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose, bro. I'm gonna just let you block so that way I can eventually get that bait. And he just happened to bite in the last few seconds. It's very common. He's like, yo, how is Nas fair? Alright, guys, so we finally fully loaded in. We have the... Actually, I don't remember what the skin name was, so we're gonna call it the Wizard skin. Yes, sir, guys, the Wizard skin. Look at the Wizard skin, his beautiful white silver beard. So, yeah, we have another Dusek skin here. And it is based off of what seems to be the same game that Two-Time gets his Two-Time gets his skin as well. I am unsure what his skin name is. I'm pretty sure it's something like something similar to, I think, like an alchemist of some sort is what it's called. I'm unsure specifically. I really don't remember. But regardless, at the end of the day, it is still a very neat skin. We got his nice little beard here. We got his cape and his hat. We got his staff, which seems to be made of the same material as his entire body. Unsure exactly what the lore on this game is. But as you can see, we had his plasma beam there, which didn't seem to have any special effects, I believe. But I could be wrong. I'm unsure. What I do know is my lag is insane. That's what I do know. I do know that lag crazy. That was a nice little one right there. Alright, we got a nice little spell off right there. No Harry Potter. I'm sorry. I'm never gonna make that joke again. But regardless, seems like we are actually going to win this game with a lead as long as I protect my teammates. So I'm going to do my job. And then, just like that, I'm going to... Yes, sir! And that's a nice little slowness zap right there for my boy. And with that, we have won the game. You already know, I got my Dusek covered. You know how I know what the deal is. Come on, you know what the deal is. And there we go, boys. That is another win. Free schlep, real. Alright, very cool skin indeed. Didn't seem to have any custom SFX, although I could be wrong. I don't really know Dusker's basic SFX, so definitely let me know. But with that being said, that's really going to conclude all of the skins that I need to review. To be honest, definitely would rate most of the skins anywhere from a 7 to an 8. Very solid. Some of them I like a lot more than the rest, especially the Builderman skin, regardless of the bug. Even if they take out the bug, still an amazing looking skin, and that's why I wear it, because of the way that it looks. I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that great stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. Screen's gonna go blue for a second, guys. Video clip that. Alright, that is that video recorded. Video is now recorded. That part is done. And so therefore, with that being said, we are going to play one more game and then we are going to hop off of stream. I was really mainly streaming so that way I could get a video done, and we have officially gotten that video done. If you guys want to be able to play with me off stream as well as be in streams earlier in the future and watch streams or tune in, be in them in terms of, you know, if I do viewer streams that involve my viewers and us having fun. If you ever want to be a part of any of that, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can be early, as well as if you have Discord, join the Discord server. We have a family there, community. I'm active there, and you guys can vote on polls to dictate what my future streams may be, future video ideas. I ask you guys what you guys might want to see on YouTube, all that good stuff. Very active, very communicative. Very hard for me to say that for some reason. And so therefore, if you guys want to communicate with me and influence this channel heavily, I definitely recommend doing !Discord and joining the Discord server. We are going to finish up this game. I'm actually not going to let my if my Elliot would just move. Yo, could this Gubby just move? Like, oh my god, can't be protected for another 10 seconds. I got him, don't matter, he's zapped, don't matter, he's zapped. That's all that matters, is that the boy is zapped. Get out of here, get off my gun. Ah! Help! Help!
No, not the whole time, you nitwit!
Oh my god, the Duster on the shoulder.
No, not the whole time, you nitwit!
I would love if my team would help.
Nom nom nom.
Okay, that was just horrible. Okay, nice. Yes, sir. W, teamwork. That is what we like to see, boys. That is what we like to see. That was some W teamwork right there. Alright, boys. And with that, I'm going to end stream. Appreciate you guys for joining in. I'm going to drop the Discord in the chat so you guys can join up. And I will see you guys tomorrow or possibly later tonight as I may stream later. Bye-bye.